Hey everyone, Ethan here, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you another video today. So this here is actually going to be my durability review of the SteelSeries QcK Heavy mousepad. This guy right here. And many of you have probably heard of this mousepad. You've probably heard of this series of mousepad. It's known to be really good. You know, it's a fairly large mousepad, and it's also really thick. So if you're doing something like me, such as straddling it in between two tables or something like that are very slightly different heights, this kind of smooths that out. You don't really notice what's happening. Anyway, I've had this mousepad for about 2.5, 3 years now, around there, and so far it's treated me really well. But I've actually wanted to, tell you guys how it's held up over the years, but also answer the question is, can you wash a mousepad in the washing machine? Because I have not really seen very many clear answers to that on the web. There are some people that have talked about it in forums and whatnot. But anyway, so first off, to go ahead with the review, or with the durability review. So this has been my favorite mousepad for a really long time. I've used it, again, for about 2.5 to 3 years, and it's treated me really well. The tracking is really accurate. I like the resistance that it puts on the mouse. You know, it's not much, but it's not as slick as, say, a hard mousepad. This is a soft, cloth mousepad, which it does allow you to roll it up and put it in a bag, although it's so big I almost wouldn't recommend that. But, the tracking's really, really accurate on it. I didn't, especially at first, I didn't notice any skipping or anything like that. But I say at first for a reason. So this actually, after, I'd say about a year to a year and a half, started having a few quirky issues. So every time something would scrape the mousepad, it would leave this kind of gray texture color on it that looked kind of funky. And it looked like it was a worn out mousepad, but sometimes you could wipe it away, sometimes you couldn't. Well, the area down here that I use my mouse most, because I mostly have my mouse in this area here. I use this just to set my phone or whatever, or in case I need to do a long throw shot. And right here, though, is the main area that I use the majority of the time. And I was starting to have a little bit of tracking issues where, not very often, but once in a while, I would hit a point where it would skip or it wouldn't track for a second, and I know it wasn't my mouse because this happened with 3 or 4 different mice. Actually, yeah, 4 different mice since I bought this mousepad, and the same thing was happening to it. I thought it was just a specific area. It seemed like it was just where it was gray down here, but it seemed to happen in that area, but kind of randomly. It wasn't like it was a specific spot. I don't know why, it was weird, but it was really frustrating, especially when you're playing something competitive like CSGO, and you move your mouse and it doesn't go as far as it normally does, or it skips and jumps further than it should, or something like that. And it throws you off track, not only for, you might miss that shot or whatever, but it completely throws off your orientation for a second. You have to realize that, oh hey, now I'm in a different position. So that was getting really annoying, and I was trying to think of a way to clean this mousepad. And I've heard of some people washing them with soap, I've heard of some people throwing them in the wash, but there wasn't any definitive data on it. And so I figured, since it's getting fairly old anyway, that I'd go ahead, chuck it in the washing machine, just to see what happens. So I went ahead and did that. Earlier today, I threw it in the washing machine, pretty good amount of actual just regular detergent for clothes, and I put it on the delicate cycle. And it went through and it came out, and it's actually quite a bit deeper of a black than it was, especially the area down here is a huge noticeable change, and it does, I can verify, it does seem to be tracking a lot better. I'm not noticing any skips or anything on it, which is really awesome. And I just hung it up to dry. I wouldn't recommend throwing it in the dryer. That could probably wear it out pretty quickly, but it did survive in the washing machine. Now, of course, again, that was on delicate cycle. I can't guarantee, to you guys that any other mousepad would survive, but I can say that the QcK Heavy, which likely means the other QcK series, because they are made out of the same material, although since they're thinner, they're probably going to rip easier and whatnot. But I can verify that this did go through the washing machine and it did survive without much of an issue. I haven't noticed any fraying or anything either from being in the wash, which is pretty awesome. It's intact. It's not, the best right now, but that's because that I haven't, I've had it for a while, and so it's worn out. But the washing machine didn't seem to have any negative effects on it, which is really awesome. So I would still be careful, put it on delicate cycle. I can't guarantee that your specific detergent or your specific washing machine won't, damage yours. But what I can say is that mine seemed to be totally fine. So I would recommend giving it a shot. Just, be a little wary there. But anyway, other than that, there really isn't too much to talk about in this. Just it's held up really well. It's a great mousepad. I would still recommend you buy it. It's still for sale on Amazon. There'll be my affiliate link in the description down below, so you guys can click that, give me a little kickback there. That'd be awesome. But great mouse pad, and it's apparently quite durable. Survived a washing machine without a problem. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and subscribe with email updates by pressing the little settings cog down next to the subscribe button. And if you do leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of the video quality overall. I actually just got a new camera, and there's a video about that on my channel right now, and I'll be doing a full review of this Lumix G7 later. But let me know how you guys like it. Let me know how you guys like the audio quality. And again, thank you for watching.